Hello and welcome to another update video about Bonk. Bonk has followed the projected Elliott wave triangle here so far nicely. Let's take a look at the possible breakout points as well as regular support and resistance levels on this chart. First of all, Bonk is trying to form an impulsive reversal from this larger support zone where the price turned around, at least temporarily, on the 13th of April. Okay, so that's already something to be very much aware of. The market is trying to reverse. What do we normally need to see for a reversal? We need to see a 5-wave pattern. That would be, from a structural point of view, the confirmation that we need to see. Now, as you can see on the chart, so far, I can track 3 waves up. So I've got, if I zoom in a little bit further, I've got a wave 1 to the upside as per the yellow scenario. I've got a wave 2 pullback. I've got a 3rd wave rally into the 25th of April high, and then 4th wave and the 5th maybe to come. There has not been a 5th wave yet. We haven't made a higher high above the 25th of April high. So you can see how relevant these patterns are and how important it is to form these 5 waves up. The market is just fighting. The bulls and the bears are fighting. That's precisely what they are doing in this Elliott wave triangle there, in this, I don't know if it's going to be an Elliott wave triangle that's forming, but at least there are some, there's a range that's currently forming. And in this range, the market is just moving sideways, consolidating. The micro pathways that the market is, let's say, forming or following in these ranges, highlighted here by these purple lines, it's pretty meaningless. Until we get a break either way, it is pretty meaningless. So we should not really, interpret this maybe too much. But what I did do is I put onto the chart here these labels for an Elliott wave triangle. An Elliott wave triangle is a 5-wave pattern, and I've labeled it here wave A, wave B, wave C, and possibly the wave D now in the making, and then one more higher low in an E wave, and then we could see potentially a bounce to the upside. That would be the ideal pathway. Then we have a very, very much extended 4th wave, but if it's a triangle that's forming, it would need a little more upside in wave D, and then a higher low in wave E, not breaking below the low of the C wave, which was formed at around 215589, and we would see that upside breakout then from there. And typically it would be the second to last wave of a cycle, so there's just one more high in that 5th wave of wave 1, possibly targeting roughly 349 to 50, but it depends on where the wave 4 really forms a low. Either way, it will become really interesting for pullback traders if we get the first 5-wave move up, then the 3-wave pullback in wave 2. At the moment, I consider this a wave 4, as long as we're holding 198,283. Okay, below that previous low, it's not a triangle anymore, but the wave 4 could still extend into some kind of a WXY pattern or so. And as long as we're holding that 50% retracement level there in the orange box, as I said, at 198,283, it's possible to maintain an overall bullish perspective, a directly bullish perspective. And I'm looking for one more high here. But the red line needs to break to the upside. Okay, you see the red resistance line. It's here around 297,435 pretty much. That's the key breakout point to the upside. And currently I'm tracking a triangle, and I'm on the lookout for that next rally to the upside. It can happen at any point, but if it's really a triangle, then as I said, it needs a little higher in wave D and then a higher low in wave E. If we zoom in further, you see it's already giving us a pullback here in this current possible D wave, and that's not a surprise. I mean, a D wave itself would be an ABC structure, so it's possible this was wave A, B, C. That's just an idea. So and this is what I'm watching currently for the Bonk chart. So that means ultimately short term, it is possible to expect further upside against the 13th of May low, because as long as the price is staying above that level, the idea of a triangle is valid. It might move a bit more sideways, but if it's really a triangle that is following this micro perspective, then we should not see any break below that last swing low. Okay, if it does, then the 198,283 level becomes relevant. That's my update about Bonk. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.